Unscripted.
You kind of love this kind of news, right? Microsoft does something, Sony does something in response. This is what it's all about, folks. This is why I preach competition. This is why competition is absolutely integral and one of the best things going when it comes to basically anything, but in particular when it comes to video games. You have to have that competition there. You have to have these companies kind of going back and forth, and again, this is just absolutely fantastic news from Sony. Really kind of throws it right in Microsoft's face, which I thought they did a really good job with this announcement. So yeah, I absolutely love this, and I think this is going to be quite a good video. Like I said, it's very interesting. And when people say that competition isn't key or the competition isn't worried, you know what I mean? I think that this is something that I really think that a lot of people are going to be excited about. But like I said, it's kind of funny because like if you're an Xbox fan, yesterday or day before, you were probably out there really talking about how great it was that Microsoft made some money and that Xbox made some money and stuff like that, touting numbers and stuff. To me, that's always a dangerous thing to do because when it comes to like touting money and talking about like a company's money, I thought it was dangerous because if Microsoft is actually making money off of the piss poor outings that they're doing with with their services or whatever, then I feel like that's really kind of disappointing, to say the least, because if they're making money with their meager offerings, what really is there for them to go out there and change and sort of make that offering better than what it was? Like, that's kind of always my point. You know what I mean? Like, if they're doing so well with lackluster content, what's to make them go out there and make some content for somebody like me, right? So hopefully you guys understand what I'm saying. So overall, though, it was nice to see sort of we get some good responses from Sony. Microsoft came out with a good announcement when it comes to games with gold, coming off the heels of their botched announcement of 100% increase on Xbox Live before totally 180 and canceling that. But I want to get into this because this is going to be a fantastic video. Trust me. What's up, everybody? Crapgamer here with Crapgamer Reviews, back with yet another video. Thank you so much for checking it out. I really do appreciate it. Please like, share, subscribe. I would appreciate that as well. It helps out the channel and it means a lot to me personally. If you're looking for a way to help out a small little channel like mine, the best way to do it, a simple like. It goes a long way, and but it means a lot to me personally. So if you're looking for a way to help out a crappy channel, guess what? That's it. You can like, you can also share it out. You can also take a minute to consider subscribing. Again, these are things that are simple to do, but as a content creator, mean a lot to me, basically. So, YouTube doesn't really send out a lot of my notifications for whatever reason. Less than 1% usually for most videos. So, imagine that. It can get frustrating, but I still have fun doing these videos regardless. So please maybe consider hitting the bell as well. It's been a really interesting thing. It's been a really interesting kind of year, coming off an interesting year last year. But now we sort of have some pretty epic responses from Sony. Like I said, this is competition, folks. Like, you can sit there and say I'm wrong till the cows come home, but at the end of the day, to be quite honest with you, this is proven right time and time again, and I don't understand why people think otherwise, to be honest with you guys. For me personally, I just feel like this should be something that goes as without saying, and what's interesting is, people still won't believe it, or they still won't think that it's, they still won't think that it's accurate or something along those lines. But yeah, this is pretty great stuff. Again, like I said, the competition part, Microsoft announced really good games with gold games, and now we have a very great, possibly the best lineup in forever on the PlayStation Plus side. So PlayStation Plus's best month ever is coming out. Sony announced a new PlayStation Plus game for the month of February 2020, which could very well take the prize as the best month ever in terms of quality titles. PlayStation Plus subscribers will get to play Destruction All-Stars, a brand new AAA game from Sony. Just so you guys know, this game sort of reminds me of a mix between Rocket League, Twisted Metal, and some of those other kind of arena shooter games, because you can also play off on your feet, or like on your feet and stuff like that, which really sounds cool to me. You know what I mean? I think that this is really sort of an Overwatch type situation when you're like out of your car or whatever. So kind of a cross between those three games. Brand new game. I actually had this game pre-ordered for the launch of the PlayStation 5, but again, they pushed it back, probably because there wasn't a whole lot of interest. There wasn't probably a whole lot of pre-orders or anything like that. So Sony saw that and then decided to do that. So again, that's really good. Control Ultimate Edition and Concrete Genie for free. Destruction All-Stars is the freshest of the three, bringing a brand new release game. Apparently, the Vehicular Combat PlayStation 5 exclusive will launch on February 2nd and stay on PlayStation Plus until April 5th. On the other hand, Control Ultimate Edition and Concrete Genie will be available to subscribers to pick up on until March 1st. Sony also shared a brand new, they dropped an awesome state of play just out of the blue, focused on Destruction All-Stars, which I'm going to link a video where you guys can check it out as well. So the funny thing is, like I said, I'll put this link in the description and you guys can check it out. Destruction All-Stars looks like a lot of fun. Is it going to be a 10 out of 10? Probably not. But it is a PlayStation 5 only exclusive, and it looks like it's taking advantage of the PlayStation 5. It looks like a lot of fun, which I think is important. And while it may not be the traditional PlayStation template that people like to make fun of, I think that it could be a game that a lot of people have a lot of fun with, which is important, especially in these types of times. We kind of see this type situation where we just can have fun with some of these games. So I think that that's crucially important going forward. And like I said, the game looks like a lot of fun. And on this, which the article and the video is linked on here from WCCF Tech. The other two PlayStation games, Control Ultimate Edition, they gave Control an 8 out of 10, and they gave Concrete Genie a 9 out of 10. Now, Concrete Genie can also be played in VR. Fantastic VR game. Yes, it's a AA game, but it is a fantastic AA game. So much fun. A lot of fun to play in VR as well. Now, the great thing about Control Ultimate Edition, right? I know a lot of people, if you're an Xbox fanboy, you might go, well, that's in Game Pass. Derp, derp, derp. That's in Game Pass. Derp, derp, derp. Well, let me explain something to you. This is Control Ultimate Edition. You need the Ultimate Edition to get the PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X enhancements. So the fact that you're going to be able to play this game with the enhancements on PlayStation 5, it's the PlayStation 5 version with ray tracing and 60 frames per second, all that kind of stuff. So they've really done a good job with that. And so that's the version you get. So don't derp, derp, derp me with, it's in Game Pass, because guess what? It was in Game Pass it was in PlayStation Plus for like a year prior to that. But this is something that I think, getting the next gen version is crucial, because again, it does give something. If you haven't played this game yet, being able to play the PlayStation 5 version, I think, is a huge difference, and that's a huge difference maker in my opinion, kind of going forward. So I thought that this was really a good job of what they've done. And again, I really am thinking that they've managed to do like a fantastic job with getting this kind of stuff out there. And again, bravo to them for being able to do this. You know what I mean? Control Ultimate Edition, once again, 4K support, 60 frame support, activity support, DualSense, haptic feedback, and adaptive trigger support, ray tracing, and it's going to be free with PlayStation Plus. You can't get much better than that. That is a fantastic, a great thing. That is great news. This is what it's all about. So you guys can sit there and argue all day, all night, whatever. To me, it just doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Like, this is why competition is great, and you will never be able to prove me otherwise. I think that this is just something that obviously makes a lot of sense in terms of what's going on with everything, with both the Xbox and and PlayStation. So yeah, good news. And I think that this is what a lot of gamers needed to hear. Finally get a little bit of that good news, some of that stuff that kind of come out there, and you know what I mean, just kind of really just impressive, to say the least. You know what I mean? And I hope that I hope that we could continue to get some good stuff out of this, because at the end of the day, this is what it's all about, folks. Getting some great content, some great new stuff for the new consoles, and I love seeing that. I love seeing that console gamers kind of come together and kind of talk about this stuff. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it is what it is, and I'm very appreciative to Sony to be able to kind of continue to deliver this competition. This puts more drive on Microsoft to do better for their next games with gold, and that'll put more pressure on Sony to do better on their next one. You see how it works, folks? It is, man. It's a great thing, man. If you don't think competition is great, I don't know what to say to you, but it's the driving factor in everything in life. So thank you guys so much for watching. Have a fantastic day. Stay safe, happy, and healthy. Rack 'em up. Game on, my friends. Game on. Crapgamer out.
Unscripted.